Fashion Insider friends, what is up? This is the Fashion Crimes podcast where I cover all things fashion, style, shopping, style inspiration, and interview incredible small business owners who are changing the fashion industry for the better. Yes, I'm the best friend you never knew you needed and the poster child for fashion over 40, and I mean way after 40. Say it with me, fashion and style are your friends, not your enemies. I'm Holly Cates, your favorite personal stylist, and let's keep it real, the only Holly you need to know. Turn it up, because I got a lot to say, and I am super stoked you're here. Welcome back to the Fashion Crimes podcast, fashion besties. If this is your first time joining us, damn it, welcome, and so pleased that you have stumbled upon us. We are the best fashion friend you never knew you needed. And we're here to give you the most opinionated style, and shopping advice for those of us over 40. And I mean, way over 40. If you've been hanging with us for some time now, thanks for always tuning in and for your support. It's truly a joy to hear your feedback and suggestions and know that you are out there listening. If you haven't joined our mailing list, please do so by going to the Fashion Crimes Podcast website, fashioncrimespodcast.com. And all you have to do is put your info right into the pop-up box. That will put you directly on the hot list right away so you can get all of this free fashion content delivered straight to your inbox every single week. Now, you know what I'm going to say next. I don't know how your day can get any better. Did you listen to last week's episode 205 with Kilby Bronstein of Finicky Philly of Charleston? How fabulous was she? I cannot wait to go back to Charleston to shop with her. If you, in fact, did not listen to episode 205, please go back and do so you can get caught up. Now, if you listened to that but didn't listen to episode 204, French Riviera Fashion, then you really have some catching up to do. I discussed some great brands that I found in Monte Carlo, the village of Ez and the village of Menton. Talk about great shopping. Like, Monte Carlo is so completely bougie and upscale. They have all the high-end designer stores, yes, but a lot of additional stores with both French and Italian designers. So, episode 204 is all about French Riviera fashion and Monte Carlo street style. That was amazeballs, to say the least. And don't forget your correlating Pinterest board to go with episode 204. That gives you all the examples that you need to get started shopping right away. Now, there's a few things that I'm getting. Let's just get that straight on the record right there, okay? How has your summer been going, like, fashionably? Or should I say, how's your summer wardrobe holding out? Are you generally struggling to find something to wear, or are you overwhelmed with having too much to choose from? In addition to struggling with closet organization, how is your bathing suit game holding up? Be honest. If you need some bathing suit inspo, please go back and listen to episode 198, top swimsuit picks with your, again, correlating Pinterest board, full of shopping and style inspiration for that. But hopefully you're in a good place. And if you need help, you know where to find me. The fashion hotline is always open for you. To set the stage for this week, I have a very important topic to discuss, and I wanted to address some common wardrobe issues that my new client is facing. All that and more right after this. Comparing ourselves to who we used to be is not only counterproductive, but also cruel and negative self-talk. Learning what not to do and common fashion mistakes that people make will help you dress better and more flattering for your specific body type. Not sure what your body type is? Not a problem. This book gives you the guidelines and principles you need to know how to distinguish your body type and where you need the most support from your clothes. Stop making these fashion mistakes by yours truly is still number one under Amazon Fashion and Style. Is your image holding you back? This captivating and quick style guide, you can instantly break the cycle of feeling like you look just okay and good enough to feeling proportionate, empowered, and self-confident. It describes in detail the top fashion and style mistakes that people make without even knowing it. While learning these short style principles, you will soon understand while keeping your closet out of chaos, wearing the correct fitting undergarments, and dressing according to your lifestyle, age, and body type can do nothing but evolve your personal style. Getting dressed is something that should add joy and confidence to your everyday life, not bring you down. You too can have complete control over the message you're sending to the world by using style as a tool to get ahead in life. Now, not every day is going to be a home run, but you do have the option to opt in and dress the way that makes you feel like authentically you. This book is the first step in your style evolution to get unstuck. I can't think of a better way to make your outside match your inside. With Stop Making These Fashion Mistakes, get your copy now on Amazon.com. Just type in Holly Katz book or Stop Making These Fashion Mistakes, and it's going to come up for you. Literally about a 15-minute read, makes an amazing gift. Let's be honest. Shout out to anyone who has purchased the book so far and those who have bought copies for their friends. Absolutely loving that journey for you and your people. That makes me so happy. Also, thank you to all who wrote in to tell me that they bought copies for themselves and their family members. Yes. If you don't want to take the chance of making a fashion mistake, that's why you got to get the book. It's going to be the best gift you can ever give yourself or someone else. Okay, my new client, she's in a new chapter in her life, and I wanted to share some of her wardrobe issues and discuss them on air just in case anyone's going through something similar. Now, we're not going to address all of her issues, just the most important one. And I'm sure if you've been listening to me babble on for the last 4 years, you can easily figure out what that is. Now, when I get to know someone, I have a series of questions that they have to answer. So as you can imagine, the first question that I asked her, of course, was, when was the last time she was fitted for a bra? Her response, I'm using air quotes here, too long ago. Okay. First of all, I flipped the table when she told me that. Surprised? No, but just sad that she didn't get the memo sooner. But for real, truth be told, it's never too late. Anyway, she's in her 60s and recently widowed. She's still working, but leads a very casual lifestyle and is in desperate need of new clothes. She said, and I quote, I have too much and I can't get dressed quickly. I want to pare down what is fabulous and looks good, unquote. Any of these issues sound familiar to you? So needless to say, to unpack this, we're going to go where the root of all fashion and style problems begin, the bra. It's certainly understandable that it's not top of mind to make sure that you're in the right fitting bra every single solitary day of your life. I get it. Most people either buy straight off the rack without being fitted, fashion crime, or they just continue wearing the same old bras that are claiming to be good enough to get by and are comfortable. Or the worst habit of all, wearing sports bras or bralettes, trying to pass them off as a real bra, which of course is the biggest fashion crime in the bra category. I mean, I just want to say, not only is this just ridiculous, it's the equivalent of wearing the same pair of shoes for 15 years and wondering why your feet hurt all the time. We do not live in a third world country. We have access to anything in the world that we need. Shopping is easier than it's ever been in American retail history. And there are more choices and sizes of bras than there have ever been since the invention of the bra in 1914. So riddle me this, people. Please explain to me, please, why this is something that some women choose not to acknowledge. Why do so many people overlook the importance of a correct fitting bra? I can't explain that, but I'm here to put a stop to it. Believe you me. And I will talk about it forever until every single one of you out there finds your way to the right fitting bra in your life. It is the single most important part of your wardrobe, the blueprint for getting dressed, the secret ingredient to looking fabulous in your clothes, no matter your age, your weight, or your style. Y'all heard that? No matter your age, weight, or style. With that being said, I just want to let you know that if you haven't been fitted in the last 2 to 4 years, take this as your sign from God that it's time. Oh, yes, it's time. It's not something that you can put off anymore and wonder why you don't feel great in your clothes. And if you have gotten fitted successfully, then you are already drinking the Kool-Aid, and good on you. You're already ahead of the game and looking better than all of your friends anyway. You are taking the initiative of making your clothes work for your specific body type. And you know what? Amen to that. Okay. On the flip side, if you are now going to get fitted after me yelling at you, you are well on your way to a life of great style and great fitting clothes that will enhance and flatter your body type from now until the end of time. Just know this, it's a completely foolproof plan that can only make you look and feel better, guaranteed. So get on it and don't make any more excuses of why you can't. Yes, you can. To summarize the last month for me, it's been rough, to say the least. I wanted to let you know what's happening because I tell everyone my business, let's be honest. And why would this be any different? Y'all are my fashion besties, and fashion besties do not withhold information or keep secrets, just FYI. And I've turned it into a style subject, so there's that. I have been going through lots and lots of testing over the last month, and it turns out I've been diagnosed with multiple myeloma, which is a very common blood cancer. Now, here's the ass kicker. I'm going to live, okay? Just in case you're worried, I'm going to live. Believe me, I'm just as shocked as you are. And I just started my cancer treatment last week, and it was not chic, okay? Let's just say that. Anyway, without boring you with the details, I am in treatment twice a week with a hefty drug cocktail I take every single day from now on until the end of the year. In December, I'm actually going in for a bone marrow transplant. Now, before you panic and think, I'm not dialing for kidneys or anything here like that, the transplant is actually within myself. They remove my stem cells, give me chemo for a day, and then put them back in, and then I generate all new bone marrow. So go ahead, consider me a medical miracle, the best dressed transplant award recipient, and the giver of free, unsolicited fashion advice to any and all who will play a role in saving my life and ridding me of this. Just saying. Anyway, as I was explaining this all to my good friend Jessica, who's been on the show quite a few times, she was like, dude, you should totally get some sick-ass jammy jams while you're going through this. You got to do chemo and style. How could you not? And by God, was she right? Which leads me to the subject today, how to do chemo and style for anyone who might be going through it, going through cancer, or any other disease that is putting a giant wrench in your social schedule. Starting off, but not limited to, the following items: loungewear, pajamas, not the same thing, great blankets, robes, and clothes that will function for both hospital and home. Creating a complete look that doesn't look sloppy, that also serves the needs of comfort and hipness. I mean, this is totally right up my street. Here we go. Barefoot Dreams is a great company that actually has the most incredible fabrics for all of their products, including everything from blankets and robes to loungewear and pajamas. My favorite is the polyester microfiber Barefoot in the Wild robe. I actually have the matching pajamas to that too. Their fabrics are just incredibly comfortable and have a reputation of comfort and quality for the whole fam, and a favorite among any type of patient. They even have a pet section. Some of my favorite picks, of course, are on your Pinterest board for this week, so you can peruse the styles that I liked. It's just too much to list here. Lunya, that's a brand that carries washable silk and other dreamy fabrics that will put you right to sleep. And speaking of sleep, they carry sheets and bedding. Loving this. I have a pair of their pajamas, and they are super comfortable and sexy without being over the top. What I love about them is the way they have these adorable gift sets. Like, one will include a pajama set with an eye mask and a scrunchie or a pair of socks. What a great gift for somebody going through any type of hospital stay, or if you have to stay at home for a period of time. I absolutely love that. And I'm going to put that on my wish list for when I go into the hospital for my transplant. Loving that. Also, there's another set I love called the high-rise pant set. It's pajamas, yes. However, The top is crop that hits right at the waist. That's my jam. You could totally wear that top with any other pant and it looks like any other blouse. Now for slippers, you can get the super fuzzy ones from UGG or from wherever that are very comfortable, but I like birdies. Now they're not technically slippers, but I've turned them into slippers. I like them because they're hard on the bottom. The sole is hard, which makes it easy to go from inside to outside, especially because I have a dog. Even if I want to go out and get the mail or whatever, I'm not going to ruin them if they're like soft on the bottom. I have the ones with the poof on the top. I think they're called the Dora. I'm not sure, but they remind me of the Mrs. Roper era, and it would be something like that she would have worn with her caftan. I also only like closed toe slippers. That's the only kind of slipper I'll wear. So I'm all over it. The Uggs and the super, winter ones, they just make my feet hot. And yes, they are pink, duh. And so if you want to check out the Pinterest board, I put them there. And I think that you could wear them with jeans, to be honest, but I wear them around the house as slippers. Another brand that piqued my interest is called Negative. They have fabric called Whipped, which is a modal stretch fabric from Austria. It's got a texture of a subtle ribbed fabric that has no hardware, no clips, hook and eyes, straps, sliders, nothing. It's partially lined for more modesty, so you're not walking around in something that's like completely see-through. So love their stuff, and it looks beyond comfortable. I just ordered 2 sets from them. Now, one of my sisters gifted me a blanket from a company called Rest. It's pillowcases and a comforter that's supposed to like stay cool. It's kind of like parachute pant material, but much softer and a lot more comfortable than that. It's got this ion treatment that's supposed to be more comfortable than a regular comforter or cotton bedspread that can make you sweat throughout the night. I was also gifted a box of goodies from my sister-in-law, Caroline, and it had fuzzy socks, an eye mask, this fuzzy hot water bottle thing. You can put it in the microwave that you can heat up, and this incredible blanket. So all this is all in the same box as chicken soup and all the sides to go with it. That company is called Spoonful of Comfort. A Spoonful of Comfort. It was the box that just kept going and going and going. It also came with a bedside bell that Jonathan is obsessed over, and he was ringing it all over the house. So that is an amazing gift for someone. I was so touched, and I loved all of it. The Lazy Poet has very chic pajamas, robes, kimonos, love a kimono, and dresses that actually look like they would be awesome for someone needing to be comfortable and cute in the chemo chair. They have dozens of hand-drawn prints to choose from and a great selection of different styles of pajamas. Dresses are really adorable with a little something for everyone. Great for any age group. That's what impressed me the most. It's not old lady. It's not too young. It's kind of right in between. Very different, and they really impressed me with their styling. Give them a try and let me know what you think. Now, of course, I've ordered a few things from these brands that I will be sharing my reviews when I get them, and I'm all about comfort right now. I don't know if I've ever said that in my life, but I'm all about comfort for the time being. However, note, I am not sacrificing comfort for style. No, ma'am, I'm not doing it. When I go in for treatment, I get dressed, I do my hair, and I make sure I look put together. That is helping me not feel so isolated. Another thing we do to keep spirits up is try not to go directly home right after. Like even running just a small errand, like even going to the drugstore or picking up something really quick. It just makes me feel a little bit more accomplished instead of just going for treatment and coming right back. If you or anyone you know is going through something similar, just know you're not alone. It's important to have a strong connection with those who've got your back. Also, if people ask what they can do for you, instead of saying nothing, let them know that you'd like to hear from them. Email you, call you, text you, whatever you want, it's up to you. Whether you want to talk to people or you don't want to talk to people, I don't care. It's really nice to have your phone light up a few times per day without spam calls or people wanting something from you or the school calling or whatever. It's really nice to have people to call just to say, you know what? I was thinking about you and I want to know how you're doing. try meditation, listening to music, and just getting out and moving, even if it's just for 10 minutes a day. I have been so out of breath that even walking down the street and back is taking me 25 minutes. But I don't care. I'm moving and I'm going slow, and it makes me feel good to get up and get out. These things have helped me in general. So just trying to keep life as normal as possible. If you have any other questions or need any other inspo or hype, just send me a DM. Don't forget to check out your Pinterest board. And you know what? I'll see you next week. I'm so glad that we got to touch on this subject. There will be more style inspo because I've got sort of a long way to go. So I'm sure my clothes will be evolving as this process continues. And my pajamas and my loungewear, that's about to get kicked up a notch. So I'm excited about that. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I am Holly Cates, your hostess with the mostest. And as always, the only Holly you need to know. Don't be sad for me. I'm good. I'm going to live. I'm going to live, okay? In the words of Marilyn, my mother, she said, mean people live forever. So I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Y'all have a fabulous week. Bye.